Ladies and gentlemen, this is Kazuri Alameen. My word of wisdom right now is I was speaking to a young man a few minutes ago, and he asked me, he said, Mr. Kazuri, I've heard your videos for a long time. I learned a lot from them. But could you tell me why you verbalize in your videos or some of your videos about you don't take breathing for granted? Great question. And I'm going to share with him, I'm going to share with you all what I shared with him. Breathing is very important. Any intelligent human being know and understand and respect that. But localizing it, I had a heart attack 10 years ago. Grateful to be among the dirt. I had a heart attack, and based on how it manifested itself, I had a heart attack on Monday after everything really went down. They didn't catch it Tuesday. So I'm grateful to be alive. 3 years ago, I had to get a pacemaker put in my heart. So my heart really is ran by a battery today. The absence of breath is death, scientifically speaking. So I don't take breathing for granted. I'm grateful to be breathing because, once again, the absence of breath is death. So me and the young man had a great discussion. Gave him some insights. That's what it's all about. I've been in the mental health business for a very long time, ladies and gentlemen. I'm good at what I do. I'm good at what I do. I've helped a lot of people in these 39 years. I've been helped by a lot of people in these 39 years. I've seen some of the best and some of the worst of the worst as far as human behavior go in helping people and dealing with people who've been abused, misused, confused. I've worked with some powerful cases. And so my point is, when you find out what your gifts are, or what your gift is, I want to encourage you, please hear me, to serve humankind, to serve humanity. We all have gifts, talents, and skills. A lot of us never open the box. Too many people come to earth and go to the dirt and never open their box because they talk themselves out of their greatness, or somebody else talked them out of their greatness, so you don't have the confidence. Greatness is a highway where you're going to be misunderstood, you're going to be talked about, you're going to be doubted. Keep going. I used to say keep on going, but I've grown to a point now where I say keep going, not on going, keep going. It's important, ladies and gentlemen, as you're striving to serve humanity, once you find out what your gifts are, what your gift is, serve humanity, serve humankind. It's a gift. It's a gift. It is something that you've been sitting here to do that ain't nobody supposed to do a certain way but you. That's why you should never compare yourself to anybody. Never compare yourself to anybody. Learn from others, yes indeed. Get role models, yes indeed, but stay with your own style. Nobody will ever have your DNA, and that in itself alone lets you know how special you are. That alone should let you know how special you are. You are the original mind. Think like it, speak like it, and you're going to act like it. But I want to encourage you, ladies and gentlemen, once you find out what your gifts are, keep on going, serve humanity to the best of your ability. It's also important, ladies and gentlemen, to recognize everything we do in this life starts in our mind. Everything we do or don't do starts in our mind. It's important to the best of your ability to always strive to protect your thought processes. I want to also encourage you, everything you've been through, everything that's going through you as right now, let it make you better, not bitter. Turn your pain into power. Get clarity on your purpose. Grow in your perseverance. Grow in your passion. That's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a lover of, and the people who know me know this, I love humanity. I love people. It comes through in my actions. Behavior never lies. Like I say, I've helped a lot of people along this highway, but I've been helped by a lot of people. And when it comes to mental health, I can sit with the best of them. And I'm not going to back up off that, period. After 39 years, yes, I can sit with the best of them. The evidence speaks for itself. So I want to encourage you, once you find out what your passion, your purpose is, your purpose and your passion, give it, share it, bring value to humanity. That's what it's all about. Build something that's going to be here after you have returned to dust. But you can't do that just sitting on the sidelines, wishing and hoping and praying. You got to make it. You got to make it do what it do while you are alive. Find out what it is that you were sitting here to do. And if you know what you're sitting here to do, you're doing it, congrats. If you know what you were sitting here to do, and you're still waiting on the right moment, and the right time, the right day is right now. Because yesterday is gone and tomorrow ain't here yet, ladies and gentlemen. So stop sitting on the sideline. Too many people are spectators because of fear. Are they watching somebody else? What's your goal? What's your dream? What's your hope? What's your aspiration? Don't take life for granted, ladies and gentlemen. This is a one-time deal. One of the things about death, it leaves things unfinished. It leaves things unfinished. I got one of my t-shirts says, "What time will you die?" And I'll challenge any man and woman on that. Nobody, we don't know how many more breaths we got on earth. It's not like I'm going to die tomorrow night at 10:30. None of us know how much more time we got on earth. Yet we're going to stop breathing. The data speaks for itself. I don't care who you are, what you claim, your degree, your religion, your bank account, your education. You don't know how many more breaths we got on this earth, and neither do I. That's real talk. So while you're here, if you know what your gifts are, serve humanity to the best of your ability. Serve humanity with excellence. Be a servant. And the more you know, ladies and gentlemen, the less you have to say. Old man told me that many years ago, but I hadn't been breathing long enough. Now I understand. The more you know, the less you have to say. Why? Because you are being about it. You ain't talking about it. So yes, I don't take breathing for granted. Me and the young man, we had a great conversation, but I wanted to share it with you all tonight. I don't take breathing for granted. To have a heart attack and then to have a pacemaker in my heart that's ran by with a battery, really, in layman's terms. I'm grateful to be here. That's why I say the day is the best day of my life. Hell, the day is the best day of my life. Best day of my life. Because the absence of breath is death. That's a universal truth. That's a universal truth. So stop getting drunk and high on label addictions and my this and you that and I believe this, you believe that. I'm better than you and you better than me. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the day, none of this is going to keep you from breathing. Your house, your children, your spouse, your dog, your cat, your car, none of that is going to keep us from breathing. So while you're here alive, give your best, serve humanity. Please, ma'am, and please, sir, it's very, very important. You will sit here to leave a legacy of excellence in this universe. Not a mediocrity, not a being lukewarm, not just watching sports. You will sit here to do something. It takes guts to do it. Sometimes we hear successful people talk and we still miss it. Any successful person has not had an easy pass. Any successful person of substance has not had an easy pass, but you keep going. No matter what happens, you keep going to the best of your ability. One step at a time, straight ahead. Slow down when you must, and that's going to happen. Just don't quit. Slow down when you must. Just don't quit. This message is for somebody. Get it, eat it, digest it, run with it. Thank you very kindly.